So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
60 or.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Let's go.
33 yards that time. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And touchdown, New Orleans! Traquan Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys...
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Traquan Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards.
So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. On first down, Tompkins. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. As his guys are in for 6. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. He's going to air one out. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 13. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside.
On the ready.
We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Chiefs who are out in front as they move towards halftime. The Chiefs already 1-0, trying to make it 2 straight as they lead on the road. Next, we'll take the trip north to the Steel City to check on the Steelers at home in Pittsburgh. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. 27-13 was the final. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Christian McCaffrey, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they have the football, and will... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
Can anyone get him?
What a move. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw here. He's going to take off with it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to rifle. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 75 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came up.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but
Go, get set.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners,